Hi Sam, you okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks for coming, having a chat today. Just gonna have a quick chat about sort of health and fitness, nutrition, and about your business really. So, yeah, could you just give us a quick summary really about yourself and ST Fitness?
Yeah, sure. Well, my name's Sam, owner of ST Fitness, based in Earlham and Cadizhead, surrounding areas. Been in the fitness industry now for 4 years, 4.5 years. Started off group fitness, that's where I got the passion from, and then moved into personal training roughly about 2 years ago. Then I fell pregnant. Couldn't continue with the personal training due to my condition. So then once I had the baby, I then decided to pursue with the personal training. So yeah, going really well. Looking at online clients now, as well as one-to-one. So yeah, it's really good.
Brilliant. When did you first decide to get into health and fitness? What sort of pushed you into that area to start your business?
I've always been a fitness girl since since I was about 17, maybe younger. I used to go on my dinner break. I used to work in some offices at the top of Lodge Street, and I used to go Cadizhead Rec.
Yeah.
I used to do a quick little cardio, maybe 45-minute dinner there. And then I used to go in the evenings and do all the circuits and stuff. So I've been going for quite a long time. On the participating side. It's then when I fell pregnant with my first child, Jensen, was going back to work part-time, and I was just there for the money. There was no up and drive to me going to work. I was just making sure I had my sales in, so I had a good paycheck. Then the business got sold, redundancies were being made, and then I just thought, do you know what? I've got redundancy money here. I'm going to use it for doing something that I love doing.
Yeah.
And that's when I did. I got my level 2, my level 3, some other qualifications, and it just went off from there.
Yeah, brilliant. So you just sort of followed your passion really, and you're doing something every day that you love to do, which is great to see.
Yeah, you've never seen me so happy when I say I'm going work or I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, but it don't feel like work though, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't, and that's what I like about it. Is that it's I get up and I go to it. There's no effort. There's no I don't want to do it today, or I go and I do it. And even if I do feel a little bit down, once you're in there and you're doing it, especially the group fitness side of it, it's just such a buzz, like being with people and being surrounded with everyone that wants to do something for them and their own goals, and it's just nice. It's such a nice feeling.
Yeah, definitely. And I work quite closely with you at the leisure centre, and I've seen over the last sort of 12-18 months how much you've come on as a business and as a person as well. Like the amount of parents and children that are coming to your classes, your individual clients that are coming in the evenings. You've seen it from from day dot.
Parent and child.
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely flying. What sort of, where did you get your ideas from for the parent and child? What made you sort of think that's my ideal client?
Well, to be honest with you, it's Jess Wilcock, married Jess. Yeah, I was speaking to her once, and I said I just qualified doing my fitness instructor, and I said there's some classes that will come into Earlham, and she said, "Oh yeah, you should do call it MetaFit Mums," and then I thought, do you know what? That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
So I emailed Marie and I was like, Marie, look, because I had a little boy as well. He was only small then, so childcare was an issue.
Yeah.
I hate to put on people because I think you have all day with them. You have all day with your children, and then you kind of like, oh, can I just have half an hour or an hour? But for you, at the start, you feel guilty. Yeah. But then you start to realise over time, actually, that's what you do. You need to be the best parent as you can.
Yeah.
That little breakaway or that little release of endorphins that makes you feel good. So I put it to Marie, and she loved the idea, and just from there, like literally from the first class, I think I had over full capacity. I think there was like 5 people more than there should have been. And just from there, like 3 years later, the classes are still absolutely absolutely full to the rim.
Yeah.
And everyone's loving it, and it's when the mums do go back to work, it is actually really quite sad because you build a connection not just with the mum but with the child as well. And because I have 3 classes a week on, they're seeing me more than they're seeing other family members. And one girl said to me, she went, my child sees you more than he sees his grandparents. They live out the area, so not just they're not local, don't worry.
Take it over.
But then you just start to think then, like, actually it is a really good community. And it's not cliquey, it's a lovely group. Everyone then does massage, and I get together with them, try and do Easter things, Christmas things, and it's like a little family, and that's what I like about it.
And it's great. Yeah, it's great to see that as well, because it's a community that'll never go away. People, families will always reproduce more children, and that the word of mouth there that you're gaining from the client base that you've got. I mean, I've seen 2 very full classes. You've got your group exercise and stuff as well. That word of mouth, it spreads very quickly around this community, and what you're delivering shows how well you are doing it, because people keep coming back week after week.
Yeah, it's nice that when I do go back to work, and then sometimes I'm getting them coming onto my private group bookings. They're then doing my evening one-on-one clients or small group sessions. They'll come and do me group exercise classes because they're at times when the partners are home or they're home. So they're still getting a little bit of their time still, which is really nice. And they're staying with me. So, that's nice. They're not just... it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, definitely. And how's that changed now with isolation? How are you delivering to them, your client base at this moment?
So I have a small group. There's about 30 of us, and it's ST Fitness online workouts.
Yeah.
I have a timetable of 7 to 8 classes a week, where I'll deliver a live session to them, either morning or evening or both, and they connect either via Zoom, like what we're doing, or I'll do Facebook Live. Some ladies, I'm just sending them workouts to do as and when they can, because it's not always suitable the times that I put on.
Yeah.
I have a couple of ladies where I'm actually doing one-to-one with them via Zoom, so they're still getting a good effective workout, just personal between me and them, which is really nice. So that's made me think about expanding my online business now, because I'm loving that one-to-one interaction, over Zoom, as well as it's nice to see them face to face and push them and stuff, but it's also nice for the people that can get out, like mental health issues, people with anxiety and depression, and I've got lots of clients that have got stories from there where they've come to me and they're now on the other side, and it's great. So it's really opened my eyes what's happening now. It's a sad time for families that are losing members and stuff like that. But me on a business side, I think it's really opened my head and opened my eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see as well. Like you've adapted really well to the changes, and by the sounds of it, it's something that's going to continue as well once everything's back to normal.
Yeah, I hope so. I do hope so, because some people in the group don't even, they're not members of SEL, they're not members of Salford Community Leisure, so they might even stay, or then they'll either, they'll come to me one-to-one, or they'll come to my classes, so it's nice to see that, it could be business for me, still business for the place where I work.
Yeah,
so it's
definitely.
Good.
No, it's good that. And so we were having a conversation last week with Chris, and we were talking about mental health quite a bit, and we're saying about sort of the exercise to nutrition ratio. People always put sort of the 80-20 ratio, 80% food, 20% fitness, but we did discuss about mental health being in there as well. So how have you found that side of things in regards to your own mental health and also your clients' mental health? How have you dealt with that over the last 4 or 5 weeks?
To me, on a personal side, I never thought I'd felt anxiety, but for the first couple of weeks, I had 5 or 6 days where at the same time every night I felt sick. I felt really tired and drained, and that's because I've been anxious and worked up all day, and I've not realised that when I've come to try and settle, I just couldn't. I was just like, I felt really horrible.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to, work on these stresses and stuff like that, and try and find the things that were triggering my anxiety off. So far, so I've not had anything. I think it's gone real. I think it's just the adapting.
Yeah.
It's that you think, oh, I've got this. I've totally got this, and a week in, you're like, no, I don't think I have. I need to relook at stuff. I need to, so I'm over that now, and I feel like I'm really focused, and I know where I want to go now with this, and how I want to continue with it.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult that as well, because like you say, sometimes you don't know if you're suffering with mental health until you're put in a situation like this. And like you were saying, like around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, you were probably looking at delivering a class or going meeting clients. That would be your activity that would take your mind away from that.
Of course.
So not having that in your life now is difficult. And like me myself, I was finding around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was saying to Rach, I don't know what's up with me. I feel really stressed and nothing's triggering it. I just don't know. I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. But that time of day would usually be me going to work or me coming home from work, but I haven't got that work in my life anymore. So it's like your body's used to that and it doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's definitely right. I mean, I always thought I was a really busy person, like not sit down person all day, and I'd actually moan about it, like I've not sat down all day. I'm knackered, and now I'm actually moaning because I am sat down quite a lot all day and I'm still knackered.
Yeah.
And it's like I just think you just can't win.
Yeah,
like,
you get different. It's a different perspective as well, isn't it? Because you're in the house with the same people, you're talking to friends, but it's all over video and it's not the same quality you're getting. So there's stuff in your life that as a human being you need and you're missing, and that's probably what's triggering a lot of people's stresses at the minute. How have your clients sort of been reacting to that? Have they been coming to you over mental health as well? Have they been speaking to you a lot about that as well?
A few people. So I noticed last week a few people hadn't been in and active within the group like they normally are. So I just dropped them a quick message just to see how they're doing.
No.
Not my clients. This is these are actually my class participants. So they've come into the group. So that was nice. And I just checked in and seen how it was. And a couple of them, they were on a down week. We all have it, and it was just nice to sit and talk to them and over Messenger and just say, you're not by yourself. Don't feel bad for feeling this way. Just try not to stay in that rut. Just every day try and wake up with a new thing to focus on to try and stop you from falling back in. A couple of clients, they've just totally took it to wind down time. They're still working. They're spending time with the family, something that they wouldn't normally do. Sending workouts over to them. There's no pressure to it. You don't want to add any more stress to anybody at the moment, especially the ones with the mental health. You just kind of got to, for me anyway, I feel like I'm just guiding them through, telling them what they're feeling is absolutely normal. It's another obstacle that they're facing, and just to think of different strategies to de-stress on a night. Make sure you try and have that morning or evening routine in place, because for somebody that suffers with anxiety or depression, or having something like that in place is really important to them.
Definitely.
Defocuses them from feeling a certain way, keeping busy. Like I know somebody that has to keep busy, and if she doesn't keep busy, then she goes really low, and it's really hard to pick her back up. It could take 4 or 5 days, and it is quite sad to see. But then it's also sad to see that she's running herself into the ground, so she doesn't have to face these things.
Routine's very important in everyone's lives, and our routines have totally changed. But I think like the initial sort of first 2 weeks was seen as a bit of a holiday, really. Spent a bit of time with the family, spent a bit of time with the kids. But after that week 3, 4, 5, now we look like we're continuing for a bit longer. It's becoming a little bit more difficult for people. And I think an important sort of thing to do, maybe focusing from Monday, is to start a new routine. And I know, like, one of the things I've been doing is trying to get the important things done in the morning. So try and get up in the morning. I want to exercise in the morning, so I'll put my gym clothes on first thing, and I'm ready for it then. I might not necessarily go straight away, but I know that if I'm in my gym clothes, I'm more likely to exercise. If you stay in your pajamas, or if you put some decent clothes on and you're not in your gym gear, you're less likely to then go and get changed again back into your gym clothes later on. So I always find that's quite an important thing to do. So going back to your business, obviously a lot of people are coming to you for guidance. Who are you going to, or what sort of YouTube videos or books are you reading to sort of keep your focus going at the minute?
I honestly, no, there isn't anybody. I've had a few conversations with Chris Hilton, a few conversations with Danielle Keller. She's a group instructor down at Swinton. But other than that, I haven't, I'm not turning 20 anyone, and, I'm struggling. I'm not, because everyone's kind of feeling the same. So for me, I'm over them struggles now. That was just the first couple of weeks trying to find a bit of a place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not. I don't read books. I got a book a couple of years ago. Honestly, they're in my drawer. They're not. Yeah. I'm not a book. I'm more of a hands-on person. Watch somebody like I need to be hands-on with it. I don't get anything from it. But otherwise.
Yeah, you're more of an actionable type of person, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm rubbish with like theory, writing things down. I'm not. I'd rather just say it.
Yeah.
Or participate in it, show people like how it should be done.
Yeah.
I have got some adult colouring books. They seem to be going all right. I've given a couple out to close friends. And family members that I know suffer with anxiety.
Yeah, they seem quite popular then at the minute as well.
Yeah, so they are good. It's nice just to try and defocus a little bit. They're quite relaxing. You can get them cheap as chips on Amazon and eBay. So I've got a couple of them upstairs.
Yeah.
So that's it really. I've not. That's it. My de-stress is working with my live sessions every day. I'm joining in with other fitness professions.
Yeah, and that's what it seems to be. You've sort of surrounded yourself with the right kind of people, and I think, like you say, you've had them discussions with people in the same area that you work in, and that they keep you refocused as well, and probably the family that are around you as well are helping.
Not the kids now, not being on it.
No, I agree with that one.
But they're the reason why I'm still going. It's they are like my other half, Brady, is really supportive. So he lets me have half an hour to do my class.
Yeah.
So and he shoves the kids back in.
Have you always lived in Earlham and Cadishead then?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
And do you think that's had an impact on like the decisions you make today? Do you think anything that being brought up in the area, how do you think that's impacted the person you are today?
I don't. Not much really. I'd probably say more of my childhood growing up, not within the area, just me as a person.
Yeah.
Like me growing up. Like I moved out of my house, my parents' house quite young. I was very independent from a young age. My mum used to have 2-3 jobs, and I do the cleaning, the cooking.
Yeah.
So I've always been quite, ready to get up and go and do it type of person. So I wouldn't say it's the area. I would say more of it's the independence from me.
Yeah.
From being such a young person.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's put you in good stead now. Like you've started your own business, and you're continuing to sort of to grow that and grow as a person as well over the difficult time.
I'm happy just being by myself, doing my own thing. It's great being a part of a group exercise team. It's where it all started for me. But doing personal training and going off and doing whatever, like I'm happy doing that. I'm happy.
Yeah, good. So sort of going onto health and fitness as a broad subject. What sort of myth do you hate people using within the health and fitness industry? Is there anything that really irritates you when clients come to you and say certain things?
I don't. The best one is I suffer with IBS.
Yeah.
I've been to somebody else, or the doctors have diagnosed me with such a thing. Not looked at the person's nutritional side of it or the health factors that come with it. And I've had lots of clients come to me with issues, and they've left with never having them issues again.
Yeah.
Because of the health and the nutritional side of things. And that's not that, you know, it's so overlooked in the industry that sorry, 1 second.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's so overlooked in the industry that people, you know, start to believe that, you know, they need to go to the doctors because, you know, the belly aches every time they eat, or, you know, they have pains in the chest, or they suffer with really bad indigestion, or they're demotivated, or they're tired a certain amount of time. And really, it's down to what they're eating, like the nutritional side of things, the lack of multivitamins in the body, the nutrients that they're not getting properly.
Yeah.
You know, once you start to understand the human body and what it needs to actually function just to do your day-to-day stuff, never mind adding the strain from exercise and stress with work and all the rest of it on top of it. It's amazing once you learn and you understand how to feed the body properly, like, you know, how to look after it properly.
Yeah,
instead of running it into the ground thinking that's the best thing that you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, you know yourself, and your clients know how difficult to getting into health and fitness and keeping yourself fit. It's a tough journey, but you've got to look at the long term. Don't put too much focus on, I'm going to try and transform my body in 8 weeks' time. You've got to look at a long term sort of changes and stuff really.
I mean, so for me, like, Instagram's the best for, you know, these Instagram bloggers, like, do 50 sit-ups a day and have a stomach like mine, or squat, do these many squats per day and have a butt like mine. When really, they were, you know, some people are born with certain parts of their bodies that look like they've worked out, or, you know, they've got shapes like, you know, you have your lean people and it runs and it's generic and, you know, all the rest of it. And they try and sell it off like they've been doing all this, just this one exercise for how many months, and that this is how they now look. When really, they're probably getting killed by a fitness coach 4 or 5 times a week, eating right nutrition, but they're selling it to their Instagram page that, you know, drink this tea.
And it's going to change your life.
And really they end up actually putting more weight on from when they started. They might lose a few pounds because it's you know, a shock to the system and doing something, even moving more, you can lose weight. You know, start walking every day. If you're used to sitting on the couch every day, you'll see a difference.
Just being
but it'll
active.
slow down. Yeah, of course it is. Get more active, eat the right amount of food for the body, because there is a thing called overeating on healthy food, and a lot of people don't understand that.
I think because that's a big one for me. There's a girl who used to work with at Broughton, and she always used to say, I'm putting weight on, and I'm eating healthy. It's like, what you eating? She was going through bags of cashew nuts, bags of, like, you know, it's just, it was like very high.
The good fats.
Yeah, the good fats. Avocados for breakfast, but a calorie intake for that day, it was like 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day. And she couldn't understand, but like breaking that down and giving people the correct information and the right tools to follow, and they will get the right benefits from it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when I finish my level 3 course, you get like nutritional advice. You get like a section on nutrition that you do online prior to the course, and they mark it off, and that's your module done. For me, on a personal side, I don't think once you've qualified there and you're a nutritional advisor and you've done your level 3, that you're not like this some perfect fitness coach that can give you the best nutritional advice in the world. You know, I don't think that they're up there well enough to leave people to just go off and do their own thing and succeed. Like so I took it on me to get coaching mentoring from Chris Hilton on the nutritional side and things, and basic stuff, you know, stuff that I knew because I was in the fitness industry for a long time anyway. But when you're teaching it to somebody else, when you're coaching it to somebody else, there's a lot more to it, you know, the science behind the movement and the muscle groups and the, you know, the fibers, and it's mad, and it's the best thing I did. Now I think if I got that mentoring that I got with Chris, if I got that on my level 3 course, I think I would have felt so confident just to go out there and start doing my personal training and being a coach. But you know, I just didn't. So again, on like the myth side of things, it always flashes up on me. Social media feeds, qualify as a personal trainer in 5 days. No, you're not going to qualify in 5 days. You might get a certification, but you're certainly not qualified to go out there and deliver something to somebody. It's not just about a workout. It's about, you know, looking into your client, the health, the way they move, you know, just, you know, they might not be able to squat properly or lunge properly or put their hands up, you know, get them behind the head. All that matters when you're trying to train, you know, when you're trying to coach somebody to get them stronger. All that matters. It's not just about sticking a bar on your back and telling them to give you 12 reps.
Yeah, and I think that's good, that when you're saying about like this certification, these people are getting certificates, they're going out, they're spending an hour with somebody in the gym as a personal trainer, throwing a few weights at him. See you again next week. There's no care put into that. The workout could be done within 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but they're dragging it out to an hour because that's what's put within that personal training is an hour type of thing. And I think like from your point of view, and I've heard exactly the same words said from Chris, is that you're a coach. You're coaching people how to train. You're coaching people how to sort of rebalance the body and how to live their lives, live a better life, really.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Like, you know, if people come to you and they're like, oh, I do hit 3 times a week, but now I suffer with a really bad hip, my shoulder's sore, my groin hurts, and you're just like, it's because you're flying your body around 3 times a week, jumping up and jumping all over. You're not, you know, you're not doing anything but damaging it.
Yeah, but it's good because it's a challenge. Every client's a challenge for you because every client's so different, and you're trying to find out what their problems are and how you can improve their lifestyle and improve the nutrition side of things to help them and help them achieve their goals.
Yeah, and definitely, and that's why I think that if there's any other personal trainers watching, that you run your clients through a consultation form, you run them through an assessment on the first session. You know, you look at how they move, you look at their day-to-day lifestyles, and that's when you start putting together a plan. Don't just do a generic workout for every single client that you've got, because everyone is different.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is what's made me successful now, is because no client is the same, no client gets the same workout, no client gets the same nutritional advice, and there'll always be things in there because every client's different.
It's brilliant, and I suppose you learn from every client as well. It makes you a better coach for every client that comes through you as well, doesn't it? Because you learn from every different one. Right.
Oh yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, well, we've only got 40 minutes on here, so we might have to finish off in a minute. So.
All right, yeah, no worries.
Is there any before we finish? Is there anything you want to sort of plug? Maybe your social media accounts or anything that you can sort of give to everybody to help them in this time, really?
Yeah, so if anybody is interested in the live sessions, drop me a message, Sam Turner on Facebook or ST Fitness. My Instagram account is Sam_Turner Fitness. I'll put on there free workouts for you to do. Anyone that's wants any nutritional advice, or if they've got any queries or questions they want to run through, just drop me a message. I'm here.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot for your time today, Sam. I appreciate it. I know
no
how
problem.
busy you are, so I'll let you get back to your kids now.
Cheers, Danny.
Cheers, Sam. Take care. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.